What is up guys, Cameron Bash here on behalf of FaM, and today I'm here to let you guys know about the relaunch of the FaM Patreon. Now, as mentioned in the credits video of FaM Pandora, back towards the end of 2K15, FaM was in a really good spot, producing lots of content on a consistent basis. Alongside that content was also a Patreon. The Patreon not only allowed us to produce these shows at a more consistent rate, but it also allowed us to include you guys in the shows as well, such as appearing on the podcast to ask a question, and even appearing on FaM shows themselves, such as FaM Prominence. However, when we had to stop uploading as often due to life getting in the way, we also let our Patreon go, as we weren't really going to be able to keep that going with all the demand that it had. But now our Patreon is back and better than ever. One of the biggest problems with our Patreon last time was the rewards. They were very ambitious and very difficult to achieve in a lot of cases, such as getting shows out early and having to use the awful 2K15 servers at the time to upload calls for everybody. There were just a lot of pains in the butt with the way we did things, but we're going to do things much better this time around. So let me run down the rewards for you. Starting at $1 per month, if you donate this amount to us, you will appear in the credits of all FaM productions. That means whichever name you like, whether it be your real name, online alias, or Twitter handle, that will appear in all the credits. So that means you'll be in the description of any video with the credits. Sometimes we put the credits at the bottom of the video to let you know who's in it. If there's any of that, you'll be in those, as well as at the end of all pay-per-view events. Then for $5 a month, not only will you appear in the credits, on top of that, you'll gain access to a brand new Patreon exclusive show, FaM Bloopers. During production, we end up collecting a lot of different bloopers. Sometimes they're audio related, sometimes they're match recording related, and sometimes we do edits for the show that simply just don't make the cut. So those are like exclusive things that we were going to use, but obviously just didn't make the cut.
I bring light to all corners. All quarters, let your bodies combine. I am Captain Planet. Alright.
So all this exclusive behind the scenes content will now be yours for donating $5 a month. Then at $10 a month, not only will you appear in the credits, not only will you gain access to FaM Bloopers, but you'll also be a part of an exclusive group of people who will be able to take part in FaM videos. And the great thing about this reward is that it's not limited to one specific show like the Prominence reward used to be. Whenever we need any sort of fan interaction or input, you are the group of people that we will go into. If we ever need an extra for the show, you are the group of people that will be selected for that. Anything like this, the people who donate at this rank will be the people asked to appear on those shows. And finally, our biggest reward ever, at $25 a month, not only will you appear in the credits, not only will you gain access to the FaM Bloopers, not only will you be able to appear in FaM videos themselves, but then once a month, you'll also receive a very special piece of FaM merchandise. What makes this piece of merch so special is the fact that it's limited. Each month you will have until the end of the month to donate to receive that month's piece of merch. Then at the end of the month, the merch will be made and sent out to the Patreons who donated at that level, and then that will be it. That piece of merch will never be made again. Kind of like a loot box, if you guys have ever heard of that. For this month, we're giving away the FaM Pandora poster, the most mysterious event in WWE Games history, and now you can own the most mysterious poster in WWE Games history. All you have to do is donate at this rank between today, October 18th and October 31st, and if you are a $25 Patreon on the date of November 1st, then a poster will be printed out and shipped straight to your door. We've been asked for a long time for FaM merchandise, and this is only the beginning of it. If you guys like and support this kind of thing, then it opens up the possibility for even more types of merch, like t-shirts for example, in the future. So if this is something you're into and something you want out of FaM, then make sure to check out the Patreon and show your support so we can get those posters out to you. Finally, the last part of the Patreon I need to mention is our donation goal. Last time we had Patreon, you amazing people got it up to a whopping $300+ a month. That's incredible. So since we know you guys can do that, we've set this Patreon goal at $250. When the collective FaM universe reaches that donation goal of $250, a brand new sideshow will be put into production called Behind the Core. In FaM, we have many different types of people. We have parents, we have students, we have teachers, we have ex-military, we have adventurers, we have real-life wrestlers, we have all kinds of very interesting people working behind the scenes at FaM. And Behind the Core is going to be a show that allows us to dive in and take a look at the personal lives and adventures of some of your favourite FAM characters. But remember, for this show to become a reality, we must first reach that Patreon goal. We already have so many other ideas in store for the Patreon as well that will not only make the Patreon experience better, but because of the money raised through the site, will make FAM as a whole that much better as well. So go ahead, visit patreon.com/FAM or click in the link in the description and see which rank is best for you. We're very excited for the future of FAM, and this is only the beginning.